I gotta get water.
That was on the train. Yeah, 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 yeah.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Simply Brit. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new to my channel, please do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll know the next time I upload. If you are returning, thank you for not unsubscribing to my channel, and thank you so much for tuning in. From the title of the video, you guys already know what I'm going to be talking about today. It's going to be a story time, and I love watching other YouTubers' story times. They get really interesting and really juicy. And I thought to myself, like, my life is not that exciting. However, I do have some stories. So I wanted to let you guys, or bring you guys into a little story time of the time I got arrested. It's kind of funny, but not funny, if that makes sense. Yeah, okay. So I have to give you guys a little bit of the backstory before I give you guys leading up to why I had actually been arrested. And I do have photos. I don't have videos, but I do have photos of the actual incident when it happened. All right. So to protect the privacy of the people that I'm going to be talking about, I will, just use like initials or make up like a made up kind of name or something. Anybody got to be trying to be getting sued because I'm Brooke. How you doing? Is that all right? Did I do that right? How you doing? How you doing? I don't know. Okay. Anyways, I don't want to get sidetracked. Okay, so I believe the year was 2016, 2015, 2016-ish, around that time. And we're gonna call the young lady Pretty Eyes, because she was so beautiful, and blood could not have made us any closer than we were. She was my little sister. I referred to her as my little sister, and she will always be my little sister. So around that time, Pretty Eyes ended up getting into a terrible fatal car accident, which basically cost her life. So around that time, her and her family were living in Iowa, and I needed to go and be with the family because, like I said, that was my little sister, and they were like family. They still are like family to me, and I just hate that, it had to happen to her. So me and my sister, we drove down to Iowa to be with Pretty Eyes' family, her mom, dad, brothers, her children. We went down just to be of comfort to them. And all is going well. I'm driving down to Iowa, doing what I do, just driving and cruising down the highway. And all of a sudden, now, mind you, the expressway was absolutely clear. Let me make that clear. The expressway was absolutely clear. I seen no state police, none of that. I didn't see, hell, I didn't even see other cars out there. That's how clear the roads were. So I was excited about that because it was going to make our travel time less. I live in Illinois, so it was going to make the travel time, cut down. And I live in the west suburb of Illinois, to keep in mind. So we're driving, and lo and behold, I get pulled over. Now, the officer stated, well, I don't know why they come up to your car and ask, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" No, I don't know why you pulled me over. frankly, I feel like you shouldn't have pulled me over, because now you're wasting my time to get to the family, to be comfort. Like, what? So I give him my license, my registration, give him my insurance information, and all that good stuff. I had everything. I wasn't around here riding dirty, did they? Give him all of my stuff. He comes back to the car. Of course, he gave me a ticket. He said that I was going five over the speed limit. Like, you could have gave me a little tap on the wrist, but you decided that you just wanted to meet your quota for the year, obviously, because he just looked like he ain't stopped a few cars in years. Whatever. So 5 over the speed limit. He gave me a ticket, told me, I was like, well, I don't live out this way. He was like, oh, don't worry. You don't have to go to court. You won't have to go to court. You could just call the number or whatever and pay online. Okay, cool. I put the ticket in the glove box and I go and I make it with the family. We're there. We're vibing. We're, being of comfort. I'm known to, be a little goofy. So I was trying to make, everybody smile and brighten the mood up, seeing that it was such a tragic incident that we were even going down there in the first place. So, yeah, I forgot about the ticket. Safe to say, I forgot about the ticket. I didn't pay the ticket, totally forgot about it because it just wasn't the right time. It was just, I got that ticket at the wrong time. Like, her death, it really, 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 really took me for a loop. And on top of that, having to sing at the funeral was even more devastating to me. It was one of the hardest things that I think that I ever had to do. Rest in peace, Pretty Eyes. Love you. So yeah, that was 2015, 2016, like I said. Moving right along, fast forward, honey, to the year of 2018. I believe it was 2018. Years done passed. I don't have the truck that I had. I got a different vehicle at this time. And on this particular day, I was leaving work. And I don't really text and drive. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I will respond every now and then, but I'm not like a big texter and driver. The most thing I'll do is, try to change my music selection while driving. Not saying that that's okay either, but I'm just saying what I do. But this particular day, I was leaving work and I wanted to go to, I believe it probably was IKEA. I had never been to this specific location. So what I was doing was putting the GPS in, putting the address, in the GPS on the phone. So I'm guessing, I'll just fake like this is my phone, and I'm guessing I'm driving and I'm putting the address in. I did not see, again, I wear glasses, first of all, and I wear glasses and contacts, and I probably should just wear my glasses all the time instead of just at night when I really, really need them to see while driving. Because again, this particular day, I was minding my business, and here come another cop trying to mind my business with me. Okay, cool. I see the cop. I'm at the the left turning lane. I see the cop. I'm just thinking that she just pulled behind me because she wanted to turn too. So we was going to turn together and, go. She was going to go her way. I was going to go my way. But I just felt in my spirit that she was on something. So the turning light changes for us to, turn left. And Lil' Karen Jr. decides to put her lights on. So now I'm just like, okay, I'm blue, because I'm like, now what did I do? I know I wasn't speeding. I wasn't texting, even though it probably appeared to her that I was, but I wasn't. So I'm like, okay, what could I have possibly done? Luckily, I was pulled over near a gas station. Shout out to Buc-ee's. Okay. I was pulled over near a gas station. So I pulled into the gas station, into a stall. look here and get out. And she goes,
do you know why I put you over?
Like, no, I don't. And I don't, okay? No, I don't. I was like, no, I don't know why you put me over. She was like,
Well, you were texting and driving.
I said, I was not texting and driving. And at this time, I did have hair because my hair was still natural. And if you guys hadn't seen my natural hair or what I looked like when I had hair, make sure you go over and watch my wig review video. I actually posted a few photos and stuff like that of how my natural hair looked before I cut it all off. But yeah, so I had these box braids. They were ready to come out anyway. They're a little old or whatever the case may be. I'll probably post a picture of how the braids actually looked. So yeah, I had the box braids in my hair. I told her, no, I don't know why you actually stopped me. So she asked for my license and registration again. Here I go. Okay, let me give it to you so I can get on with my life. You know, I know I'm good. I know I'm clean. I know my everything is good, honey. Okay? So I'm sitting there. And it's taken her quite some time to come back to my car. So about 15 minutes later, she comes to my car and was like,
have you been stopped by anybody lately? Have, you know?
No. I can drive a little bit. I don't draw attention to myself when I'm driving like that. So why? Why do I need to get stopped? No. So she goes, okay, just sit tight for me, okay? And at this point now, I'm tweaking. So I'm already like, I'm up on game because I know my discernment was flaring up. And I knew something wasn't right. So 10 extra minutes go by. And I see another police officer pull up behind her. I'm like, okay, no. I didn't know what to think. You know, my heart done went in my foot at this time because I'm like, what I do? Do I got drugs? Like, I don't know. Like, do I got a gun? I don't know. I was so freaking nervous. I'm texting my sister like, okay, I got put over by the police, so I don't know what's going on. I will keep you updated, but I don't know because another police car has pulled up. So the young police officer guy gets out of the car, and her and him walks over to my vehicle. I'm like, what the hell did I do? Like, Brittany, what you did? I done started talking to Brittany, what you did? Like, what I do? What I did? What I do?
What I did? What I do?
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what the hell did I do so bad. So they come back to my window and goes, well, we noticed that your license are suspended. What? Like, what? Me? Couldn't be. Like, me? That ticket that I received in Iowa, you know, the one that I forgot to put in the glove box, the one that the officer said I didn't have to come down there. Yeah, I had to go down there to court, and they freaking suspended my license because they said that I failed to attend the court hearing. What? Oh my God. She told me that my license was suspended and my whole freaking just everything. I feel like my soul passed away because I'm like,
okay, so y'all don't give me a ticket, right? You let me go.
You know, that's what I'm thinking. She goes,
well, we're not going to arrest you. We're going to give you a ticket, but unfortunately we have to drive to the station to give you that ticket. Because I don't have the book in my car.
Okay, do your counterpart got one in his car? Like, she was like,
no, we have to go into the station.
So I'm thinking like, okay, y'all finna let me ride there to follow y'all. I was like, She was like, I was like, so I'm gonna, trail you guys. She was like, oh no, you can't drive because your license are suspended. So I was like, you guys are gonna tow my car? She was like, well,
we'll see if the gas station will allow us to park your car in one of the stalls, and then you can get in the vehicle with us.
I'm like, okay, cool. So the male officer goes into the Buc-ee's. The manager agreed to allow him to park my car there, which I was so grateful for them not having to tow my car, because those are just fees that I didn't need. And, working a job and living paycheck to paycheck ain't where it's at. Okay, y'all understand. I know y'all know out there. Like, it's hard, okay? So I just could not afford that extra expense. So he comes out, he gets my keys, he parks my car. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm finna get front seat service, about to sit in the front seat. Show me. You gonna give me front door service? Open the door for me, Karen Jr. No. She goes,
well, you're not under arrest, but I have to put the cuffs on you.
I was like, well, why you got to put the cuffs on me if I'm not under arrest? Like, I don't understand. Now all these people looking at me, I'm embarrassed. I am embarrassed, okay? Around all these other folks. I'm embarrassed, okay, at this point. I'm embarrassed because, like, what I do? I didn't do nothing. So, like I said, at the time I had these box braids, they were old. They were ready to come out anyway. Sus was a little rough, okay, on the cuffs. And she pulled two of my braids out in the back. She didn't mean to. She was nice. I will say that. Look, Karen was nice. When she pulled the braid, she was like,
oh my God, I didn't mean to do that.
And I was just like, oh God, just. I gave her all the theatrics that she just did not need at that point. But I'm an overreactor. I was like, oh, you pulled my braids out. She's like, oh, I'm like, it's okay. Just throw them in the front seat. So she put the two braids in the front seat. They made sure my car doors was locked. Proceeded to take my cell phone and take me to the back of the squad car. Now, it's so hard. Them seats are so hard back there. I don't know if you guys ever been arrested before and ever been placed in the back of a police car. But it's not where it's at. It's not where it's at. Them seats hurt. And I got a little cushion down there. But them seats hurt. They hurt. Okay? We get to the police station. Take me in the back where they, bring all criminals. She's like, well, I had on this little maroon duster jacket. So she's like, okay, you have to take off your jewelry. I had on my necklace. Oh, I got to put my necklace back on, by the way. I never take that off. But I had on my little heart diamond studded necklace. Had my Pandora bracelet on. Had a little duster jacket on. I think I had on like a white sweater. Had my braids on or whatever. I didn't have much. She made me take off my shoes and take my shoestrings out of my shoes. And she was like, you have to place everything into this locker. And I'm like, but I thought you said I wasn't getting arrested. She was like,
oh, you're not, but because I have to sign this, you will have to, be treated like you're in holding until I'm done.
So sis uncuffed me from one hand, and she proceeded to cuff me to a pole in the station. But she allowed me to have my cell phone, which is how I got the pictures. She allowed me to keep my cell phone. So this whole time I'm messaging my sister like, okay, they're giving me a ticket, but you're going to have to come get me because I can't drive. They did give me my car keys back, mind you, after everything else. So I was there for about 2 hours because I had to wait till she actually signed me out. And then I had to go to a front desk to actually officially sign out. And then I had to wait for my sister who lives on the south side of Chicago. So it was going to take some time for her to get to me. But yeah, that experience for me was scary yet funny. Long story short, I ended up paying that ticket that I got in Iowa because I had to get my license straight. So today I am no longer riding dirty. I don't think. to my knowledge, to my knowledge, I'm no longer riding dirty. I mean, that's my story. How you doing? And my sister came to pick me up with her kids. And I told her the story, and I was, basically like, okay, so do I get like a welcome home party? Are you guys gonna plan it? Nobody wanted to give me a welcome home party. Still to this day, I have never gotten or received my welcome home party. Like, bruh, I was locked up. They wouldn't let me out. Like, come on. Celebrate my life. Celebrate my freedom. But nobody wanted to hear that. So, I mean, it was a learning experience for me. My sister ended up taking me back to my car because who they scared? I drove home, but they scared me. I drove home with caution that day. But like I said, I definitely the next day went and took care of everything that I needed to take care of so that I was able to drive my car. And if they, were to pull me over again, I was able to get it. Because guess what? I got pulled over again, taking my brother home. And the officer, he was a black guy. Shout out to him. He didn't give me no ticket. He's pulled me over because my lights were off. My headlights were off at a time that they should have been on. So he basically pulled me over for that. He's saying that I had just got arrested, but I had my proof. I pulled out everything because I was scared. I was like, I'm not about to go to jail for real this time. But he let me go. The brother let me go. That's what I'm talking about. Hell. No. So yeah, that was the time that I got arrested. And I will say, I don't ever want to experience anything like that. And that was minor. So I already know if I were to ever, Lord Jesus, if I were to ever get arrested for like, I don't know what I would do. I just don't know. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my story time. If you have any questions regarding this story, make sure you leave them in the comment section down below. If you want me to do more story time videos on my channel, make sure you leave that in the comment section below. If you're not following me, please follow my other social medias on Facebook at Britt Edwards, on Instagram at I am Britt Eds, on Twitter at I am Britt Eds. And if you have Snapchat, I'm really not on there like that, but you guys can follow me at Itty Bitty B. That's Itty Bitty B-E. Yeah, so that's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Talk to y'all soon. Bye. I holla.
Yeah, yeah.